You're working hard, making sales, but where's the money? If your pricing isn't right, every sale could be costing you instead of making you profit. Let's fix that before your business starts bleeding cash. Hi, I'm Nicole, and I help business owners and DIYers formulate and create fragrances. And in today's video, I want to tackle the most important thing when it comes to your business, and that's making money and pricing your products properly. I know when I first started my business, I thought that I had my pricing all figured out. I had everything lined up and I was selling my products. And then my husband took a look because he's an accountant, and he took a look at my numbers and was like, "You're actually losing quite a bit of money." I thought that in that time span I had made $1,000. He told me that I was actually like losing half the money that I could have been at the time if I had priced my products correctly. So he helped me kind of break that down and create this spreadsheet. And in this spreadsheet, this is what's going to help you figure out how to price your products properly. And I'm going to go into detail with you today on ways that you can make sure that your product is profitable. Let's get right into this video. Now, when it comes to pricing your products, there's a lot of different strategies that you can consider. But first, I want to talk about what actually goes into pricing your products. So when pricing, you have your direct cost. Now, your direct costs are going to be your ingredients, your materials, that goes into your jars, your labels, packing peanuts, your packaging box, everything that you need to sell that product and ship it out. Then you have your indirect costs. Now, this is going to be your website hosting. So whatever you pay a month to host your website, then you're going to have like your PayPal transaction fees, the regular transaction fees on your website. All of those indirect costs can be factored into the price of your product as well. Then you are going to think about your profit margin. Now, your profit margin is going to be what the difference between what you made the product for and how much you can sell it for. And you can kind of change that price markup between 100% to 200%, depending on how much you want to really sell your product for and what the industry standard is. Now, within my spreadsheet, it helps to break down each of those sections to make it easier for you to price your products correctly. And I'll have it linked down below if you want to download. I highly recommend it, especially if you are just starting out pricing your products. Now, a really big strategy when it comes to pricing your products is going to be switching out your more expensive ingredients for more affordable options. When it comes to making your skincare products, there's a lot of great affordable options that will have the same exact benefits for your product without having to be very costly on your pockets, making your profit margin a lot larger and allowing you to make more money on each product sold. Now, I'm going to share with you an example for a stretch mark cream, and I have 6 actives that are going to be on the more expensive side, and I'm going to share with you the price and the price per ounce on the side of the page as I explain each of the ingredients, and then I'm going to share with you the more affordable options to help bring down the cost of your overall product. Now, first for our oils, we're going to start off with Babeb oil. Now, this is rich in omega-3, 6, and 9 fatty acids, which deeply nourishes and strengthens the skin's barrier. It's also high in vitamin E, promoting skin elasticity and reducing scarring. It also helps to improve the skin's suppleness and prevents and fades stretch marks over time. So this is really key for our stretch mark cream for a more expensive product. Then we're going to have rose hemp oil. Now, this contains a natural vitamin E, which helps to increase skin cell turnover and fade stretch marks. It's also rich in antioxidants, which improves the skin's texture and reduces hyperpigmentation. So this is also clinically shown to fade scarring and promote collagen synthesis. So this is really crucial in a stretch mark cream to help fade those stretch marks over time. Now, also within the more expensive creams, we're going to be using hydrolyzed collagen peptides. And this contains small bioavailable peptides to penetrate deep into the skin and boost collagen production and improve skin's firmness and elasticity, helping to prevent and reduce stretch marks over time. And it also increases skin's resilience, making it less prone to tears and scarring. Now, next, we're going to have hyaluronic acid. Now, this is a powerful humectant that hydrates and plumps the skin. It helps to improve skin's elasticity and maintains skin's flexibility. It helps to reduce the depth of stretch marks by keeping the skin hydrated and supple. So, when it comes to hyaluronic acid, this can be a really powerful ingredient that you would add during the water phase of your making process. Now, these are going to be all of the expensive ingredients that you could use to make a stretch mark cream. And in a minute, I'm going to share with you how much of a difference it is with the expensive ingredients and the affordable ingredients on the full formula. Now, let's get into the affordable options. Now, starting off strong, to have an alternative for the baboon oil, we're going to use sunflower oil. Now, sunflower oil is high in omega-6, which helps to strengthen the skin's barrier. It contains vitamin E for skin's elasticity and hydration. It also absorbs well and helps lock in moisture, similar to the baboon oil. It's also less rich in omega-9, which helps moisturize and protect the skin well, but it's more affordable and it will still improve skin's resilience. Then we're going to be using grapeseed oil, which is an alternative for rose hemp oil. This is going to be more lightweight and rich in antioxidants, just like the rose hemp oil, and it also helps to improve the skin's tone and elasticity, and it helps fade discoloration and improve skin's texture over time. Now, also, it has less vitamin A than rose hemp, but it helps to brighten the skin and repair the skin. Now, you can also just add more vitamin A to this formula so that you can also have more vitamin A to give that boost that you need for the stretch mark cream. Now, the next ingredient is going to be hydrolyzed oat protein, and this is going to be an alternative for the hydrolyzed collagen peptides, which helps to improve the skin's hydration and elasticity, similar to the collagen, and it contains amino acids that strengthens the skin's barrier, and it smooths dryness, irritation, and it makes great for damaged skin, which is really what you're going through when you also have stretch marks. This is a much cheaper alternative while still enhancing the skin's strength and also helping with collagen production. Now, that brings me to our alternative for the hyaluronic acid, and that's going to be panthenol, which is pro vitamin B5. Now, this deeply hydrates and retains moisture like hyaluronic acid, and it helps to repair the skin's barrier, making it more resilient. It improves skin softness and flexibility, reducing the risk of tearing and stretch marks. It doesn't have the same water attracting ability like hyaluronic acid, but it still enhances the skin's hydration. A really good alternative to this will be also to add more glycerin to bring in more moisture to the skin. Now, that's a good look at our affordable ingredients, but now let's break down all the ingredients and the full formula for the expensive and affordable and break down the price difference. Now, in just a moment, I'm going to show you the price breakdown for the more expensive ingredients and then the more affordable ingredients. But first, I want to show you my formula spreadsheet. Now, on the spreadsheet, you'll be able to put in all of your ingredients and then the percentage in which you're going to be using each ingredient. Then it's going to auto-populate the amount that you need to make that particular amount. So if in your batch size, if you put 4 ounces, you put all the percentages, it's going to automatically populate what the amount you're going to need for each ingredient. And then this way you can also quickly make any adjustments that you need to make for your formula. If you don't like something, you can change the percentage to make sure that it all equals to 100, and that way can make it a lot easier for you to test and to make big batches when you're getting ready to make bigger sizes. Now, this really just makes it a lot easier to formulate in general. Now, I also want to share with you, this is going to be the more expensive ingredients that you're going to be using. So you will see here, you have the rose hemp oil, you have the hydrolyzed collagen peptides and everything. You can see the total pricing for each based off of the ounces that I purchased, and then it's going to have you put in the amounts that you're using to make that particular jar. And that's where you'll take it from the formula spreadsheet and put those exact numbers in for each ingredient. It will auto-populate the total cost based off of the amount that you purchased and the sizing that you have. And with the more expensive ingredients, this is going to cost you $4.83. Now, this isn't taking into account the other pricing for your jar, your label, packaging, and anything like that. So with the more affordable ingredients, this is going to bring down the price of your cream to $3.04. Now that's going to save you about $1.25. Now that's a pretty big deal when you think about this overall with the amount of jars that you could be selling. This could really save you a lot of money and give you a lot more space to be able to, make more sales and to think a little bit more broadly with your packaging. And so it just makes it a lot cheaper for you in the long run. And these are still ingredients that are going to really help with the skincare issue that you're trying to tackle. Now, if you're interested in seeing a lot more swaps like this, see how you can use more affordable ingredients for your products, then write down affordable in the comments so that you know that that's something you're interested in, so we can really make sure that we're getting a lot of profit from these products. Now, a really big aspect of pricing is going to be your packaging. Now, with your packaging, you want to be really careful on the things that you buy. Now, if you're just starting out in your business and you are looking for jars and lids, on Amazon, you can buy like a 50 pack with the jar and lid, and like you can do 4 ounces or 8 ounces, and they come in like a 36 pack or a 50 pack, and you'll be able to start off with that with your business. Or if you are a little bit more experienced, or if you just want to start off with really great high quality products, then I would go to Containers and Packaging. They have really great options when it comes to your skincare business. They have a lot of different size options, color options, there's different lid options, and their website is extremely easy to use. You just go on to whatever jar that you want, and when you scroll down a little bit, you'll also see the lids that correspond with that exact jar as well. They have different colors that you can choose from, so you can really make it more aligned to your business. But they have really good high quality, and it's not very expensive at all compared to getting it on like AliExpress or Alibaba or any other kind of US based packaging company. Now, when I first started off in my business, I had bought a huge, like 40-pound box of crinkle paper. And I saw a lot of different businesses using crinkle paper. I thought it looked really pretty. You can buy different colors, and it just really looked nice for all of my packaging. But I found honestly that crinkle paper is extremely heavy and it's really expensive as well. Crinkle paper, just a 40-pound box, is going to cost you around $45. Now, a really great alternative that I found is going to be packing peanuts. Now, these are going to be super light, super easy. They fill up your box really well, and it doesn't feel like there's anything in there really other than your products. Now, if you're in the US, USPS does offer free boxing on their priority boxes, and you can get their small, medium, or large. You do have to keep in mind that when you are selling these products, then you are going to have to use priority shipping with these, and that will cost a little bit more. But you're going to be adding that into the price of your product to make sure that you are still making a profit even by using priority mail. So that's going to be another really great option. You're kind of paying for it a little bit on the back end, but at least you get free boxes to start off with. Now, a really big key factor to your packaging is going to be your labels, and you want to make sure that you're making really great labels that really signify and speak to your brand. Now, I found that when I first started my business that it was really hard to make my labels, and it was really stressful to make a different label for every single scent. So I recommend a lot of people who are just starting out to just create one label for your line. So if you have a line of body oil, body cream, and body butter and a scrub, then you can just make one label that can be used for all of those products, just to make it a lot easier on your pockets, and it just makes it a lot cheaper, and you don't have to worry about making a separate label for every single one. You can just put body care there, and then if the whole line consists of the same type of key ingredients, then you can tailor that, create them as a bundle, and it just makes it a lot cheaper for you to do it that way. And I also find that if you want to have your labels printed by Avery, or if you want to use another custom label maker, it's just a lot better to have someone print it, because it always comes out a lot better, and you can put your cost towards having them printed versus having your cost go into making several different labels and having too many of them printed. Now, I have the video where I made these Valentine's Day labels linked down below, and I also have a label where I made it for like a hair care line. You can also tailor that for a skincare business as well, but there's just so many different creative ways that you can make your own labels. Now, if you're just starting out in your business and you just really don't know where to start, I do have my Skincarepreneur Startup Kit that includes 20 different logos that you can customize to your brand. I also have label templates as well that are similar to ones I was showing you prior. And these are all just logos that you can, again, tailor to your business. You can change them. They're all in Canva. You'll be able to tailor them to your brand, add in your skincare ingredients, how to's, any QR codes, just to really make it your own. But it also just gives you different options as far as if you were going more minimalistic or natural, or if you wanted it to be very colorful and fun. There is a label on here and a logo for you. And I also have formulas that you can choose from body butter all the way to face creams and face oils. So if you are interested in that, I'll have that link down below for you as well. Now, if you're ready to start your skincare line, but you don't even have your products picked out yet, watch this video here where I share with you an assortment of different products that you can make to start your business. But if you already have your products and you're ready to launch, watch this video here where I share with you how to launch your products in 30 days. And I'll catch you in the next one.